had to juggle and line up a lot on defense, particularly in the secondary. This could be the first time since the first game, right? You could have Carlton, Sean, your two safeties. So how comforting is that, at least to start the game?
Well, hopefully you get through the week and you get everybody back, and we'll go from there. Either way, we're rolling a bunch of guys, and in case some people have to play. But if that happens, that'll be good.
They've had to embrace the next man up mentality, unlike any other unit on this team. Just how impressed have you been with just the way they've embraced that and done it?
I think they've done a great job understanding what we had to do to win ball games and communicating with each other. And each guy brought something different to the table. So, to make it this far and get to 8-3 and still have a lot of guys to be juggled in there is a credit to those guys.
Kyle Pitts has become so much more involved with this Falcons offense than he was when you guys saw him in week 2. What jumps out at you when you watch him, and what makes him such a challenge?
He's a wide receiver. He's a tight end. He's fast. He's versatile. He's got a lot of speed. He's got a lot of flexibility as far as his moves getting on the line. He can be a wide out or a tight end. That creates matchup problems and how they use him. And when you knew he's going to be a great player when you played him the first time, and he's coming into his own, he's one of the most exciting players to watch right now.
What can you say about the play of Mike Edwards, who just always seems to be around the ball, whether punch the ball out in last game against Indy, and he makes that tackle at the end on the kickoff. What can you say about the job that he's done?
Mike has done an outstanding job. He's one of our better underneath players as far as being versatile. His zone awareness is outstanding. His timing is very good, and his patience is outstanding. And he has great hands. So he did a lot of that at Kentucky, where he played underneath a lot and made a bunch of plays, and he's doing a lot of that for us right now.
I know with having Sean back, maybe there's less need for him to line up as a big nickel, but are there still going to be ways that you can get him involved and get him snaps out there with some of these guys coming back? Talk about Mike.
It's our job as coaches to get everybody involved, and depending on the game plan, we'll match up accordingly.
Coach, how's Devin White's recovery? Is he ready to go?
Who?
Devin White.
Oh, he's practicing. We'll see how he does leading up to Sunday, but he's practicing, and we'll make that determination later in the week.
You guys have a 3-game lead, at least coming tonight, at least in the division, but you got 4 division games remaining. When you get into division games, how more of a challenge is that? You're real familiar with each other personnel-wise. Is it a bigger challenge sometimes?
They're bigger than the non-division games because they know you and you know them, and no matter what the records are, every game is going to be a dogfight, and you're going to get their best and they're going to get our best, and you just want to come out in the end with a win.
Every player wants to play, never wants to come out of the game. Carlton just told us he's good to go for 75 plays. Your reaction to that?
Carlton loves Carlton.
He loves to play, it sounds like, too.
Yes, he does.
Coach, what are your expectations for Matt Ryan's performance in the next match?
What are my expectations for Matt Ryan?
Yeah.
I respect him a hell of a lot. I hope he has a bad game. That's my expectation, but he's a great quarterback. I mean, we've had some battles over the past couple of years. I have the utmost respect for Matt. He's one of the true professionals left in this ball game. He's a class act. He still leads his team with a lot of vigor and energy. And, he's always been a tough matchup for us, and he can light you up. So we got to be on our P's and Q's.
Scoring off of takeaways seemed to be the big difference in that game against the Colts on the road. What can you say about the guys that, were able to make some of those timely plays, whether it was earlier on with Levante or, Ndamukong Suh getting the sack, Antoine Winfield with that interception that he had, or Mike Edwards? What can you say about them as a group kind of coming together as a defense, clamping down and giving this offense a chance to score some points and win?
Well, that's the biggest thing on defense, getting takeaways. If you lead the plus in turnovers, you're going to win the ball game. You can do a lot of great things on defense, but getting takeaways is the most important thing, and we understand that, and we try to get the ball back as much as we can for our offense.
Anything else?
Thanks.